Typhoon Krathon made landfall Thursday in Taiwan's major port city of Kaohsiung, bringing torrential rains and fierce winds to the island's south. Trees were brought down by high winds and roads were flooded, prompting the closure of schools and businesses. Krathon made landfall in the industrial Shaoxing district of Kaohsiung around 12:40 p.m., the Central Weather Administration said. It packed maximum sustained winds of 126 km per hour 78 miles per hour with gusts of 162 km per hour 101 miles per hour. The typhoon was forecast to move slowly north and weaken into a tropical depression by Friday before it reaches the capital, Taipei. It was expected to then head across the Taiwan Strait toward the Chinese coast. Winds were strong in Taipei on Thursday, but there was little rain. Kaohsiung earlier urged its residents to take cover from potentially disastrous winds and rain, which tore down storefronts and flooded car parks but caused no reported loss of life. The slow-moving typhoon, which approached Taiwan at a speed of about 4 km per hour 2.5 miles per hour, doused eastern and southern parts of the island over the past 5 days, forcing thousands to evacuate from mountainous or low-lying areas. 2 days of closures are believed to have taken a significant toll on the island's high-tech economy that relies heavily on foreign trade. Gusts and heavy rains pelted empty streets in Kaohsiung, while life in Taipei, 350 kilometers 215 miles to the north, was only slightly disrupted. Many residents woke up Thursday to mobile phone alerts urging them to take shelter from the potentially dangerous winds. The Weather Administration posted a Facebook message warning Kaohsiung and Pingtung County residents not to go outside when the eye of the storm passes above their area and the weather calms briefly, because the winds would pick up again afterward. Weather-related events attributed to Krathon injured at least 123 people around the island, according to Taiwan's fire department. 2 people died, one after driving into fallen rocks on the road in the southeastern Taidong County, and the other while trimming tree branches in the city of Hualien. 2 others remained missing. A fire at a hospital in Pingtung County killed at least 9 people early Thursday. The deaths were attributed to smoke and the cause was under investigation. It was not immediately clear whether the blaze was related to the typhoon. Thousands were evacuated from areas vulnerable to mudslides and landslides. Almost 40,000 troops were on standby to help with rescue efforts. Mountainous areas in the island's south have received up to 169 centimeters 5.5 feet of rain over the past 5 days. China's weather agency said some eastern and southern parts of Taiwan are set to receive extremely heavy rains of up to 40 centimeters 1.3 feet over the next 24 hours. Typhoons rarely hit Taiwan's west coast, affecting instead the mountainous eastern side of the island. Kaohsiung officials, in urging residents to be vigilant about the weather, recalled the destruction brought by Typhoon Thelma, which in 1977 badly damaged the city and caused 37 deaths. Earlier in the week, Typhoon Krathon lashed northern Philippine Islands, killing 4 people and displacing at least 5,000, officials said. Several countries and regions were affected by this cyclone, with significant damage to infrastructure recorded, including the collapse of homes, the destruction of roads, and the loss of electricity to thousands of families. Heavy rains also caused widespread flooding. Emergency teams responded quickly to provide relief to those affected. Food and water aid was distributed, and shelters were provided for the displaced. Local authorities and NGOs are working around the clock to provide support and assistance. The Minister of Interior stated that, "This cyclone is among the strongest we have seen in recent years, and we need everyone to come together to deal with its repercussions." Citizens in the affected areas were warned to follow safety instructions and stay away from areas at risk. Cyclone Krathon is another reminder of the power of nature and the need for us to be prepared and ready to face such disasters. Eyes will remain fixed on the upcoming developments, as relief efforts continue to help those affected by this powerful cyclone. Initial estimates indicate that the financial damage resulting from the cyclone could reach billions of dollars. The agricultural sector was severely affected, with farmers losing their crops due to the heavy winds and rains. Government relief teams and civil society organizations responded quickly to provide assistance. Shelters were set up for the displaced, and food and water aid was distributed. Rescue teams were also dispatched to the most affected areas. Relief teams faced significant challenges due to the extensive damage to infrastructure, with roads blocked, making it difficult to reach some remote areas. The difficult living conditions exacerbated health problems such as skin and respiratory diseases, requiring urgent medical interventions to provide the necessary health care. Experts stressed the need to closely monitor the developments of the cyclone, noting the importance of preparing for future natural disasters. Cyclone Karathon is a stark warning about the power of nature and the importance of preparing for climate challenges. Recovering from the effects of this cyclone will require collective efforts from the government and the international community.